I'm Drea, and welcome to Sister Girls Environmental Show. Today with me, I have Mom Sophia, who's our president of Lena'S Library. Lena's my partner, and she couldn't come here today. I miss you. Hi.
Hi, Linda.
So, welcome to our show.
Well, wow, thank you, and welcome for having me, Drea. I'm glad
Thank
to be
you.
here for your first inaugural show. This is
Yes.
big, and I'm so
Big.
proud of Lena'S Library. So
Thank you.
tell us about Lena'S Library.
Okay, so Lena's Library is about me and Lena. She's the CEO of the corporation, and I'm her assistant. And together we travel to different churches, go to different events, and we talk to kids and adults about reading because we both believe that reading is important for our future. And it's also important because as you get older, and as you become more wiser, your mind kind of expands and kind of introduces you to new things. So that is what Lena's Library is about. And here with us, we have our president, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
So
Hi.
tell us about yourself.
Right. Well, again, hi. I'm Sophia K. Franklin, the mother of Lena Franklin, and new mom to Drea Randall. And like she said, Lena's Library was started because the love for reading, and they just want to promote reading to other people in the neighborhood and the community because kids are so into the computer and they so myopic and they forget about everything around them. And then also the library actually started because Lena's in a special needs setting in District 75, and she attends QTC. And at that time when she was in QTC, they had like a shelf of books. And really, there wasn't a lot of variety of books that Lena liked to read because she'll read one book forever and ever and ever and ever. But that's okay too. The repetition helps you, and you learn more, and you see the words, and you remember the words, and it helps you better to communicate. So she's like, Mom, we don't have a lot of books in our library. So I said, all right, well, let's see what we can do. So I went to my sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, which we have adopted school. And we adopted her class, and we go and try to help them and donate things that they need. So we knew about the library, and they really just had a shelf of books. So we got together, I saw Rita Woods and Donna Anderson and Cheryl Johnson. We got books, we brought it to the school, we had a ribbon cutting, and we said, Lena's Library's open.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the teachers was happy, Miss Bailey, everybody was grateful for us for coming to the school and helping the school and giving them things they need. And we did other things for the school. We would come to Thanksgiving dinners. We was there when they graduated. And we kept Lena's Library full. We would bring them books. So moving forward, and that happened about 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So moving forward, as Lena transitioned, I'll say, and moved on to a different grade, she started an internship program where she's no longer in the school. So she said to me, Mom, what's going to happen to my Lena's Library?
Right.
And I was like, well, let me see. Maybe we could take the library to other places.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, our pastor, Reverend Kevin Miller from the Carter Community Baptist Church, AME Baptist Church, was having a community experience at the church outside in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him, can Lena's Library come? And he was like, sure, bring her. So we brought the Lena's Library to the church. We set up in the parking lot. And we were just there giving our books to kids. And the kids would come to the table. They would see all these different books. Like, wow, I like that book. I read that book. Can I look at that book?
Right.
And Lena would talk to them about, I read this one. I had that one. And there started communication,
Right.
socialization, the books. The kids' eyes would open up because they would see them. The special thing about Lena's Library is when you get a book from Lena's Library, you get to keep it.
Nice.
Not like, yes, isn't that great? You get to, it's
That's
yours.
awesome.
Right. Because, like, I love the public libraries. They have so much to offer. But, you borrow it, and you have
Right.
to give it back because other kids want to use it. But with Lena's Library, the special part is you get to keep the book. And when you got that book, and that book is yours, it means so much more. Because you
Right.
can go back and read it. You can put it down later, go back and get it. And that what makes it so special. The other thing is the books are not just books. The books are theme-based. So we try to bring books to the event based on what's going on with the event.
Okay.
So at the community event, we brought books that would deal with the community. There was even some church Bibles. There was church stories, David and Goliath, Esther, Ruth. So, and of course, the nativity scene with baby Jesus.
Right.
Kids always know about the baby Jesus story.
Right.
Baby Jesus came.
But they don't
manger.
know more.
Right. So that book introduces them to it. And then as they get older and they read the Bible and they hear it, they remember where it started.
Right.
So we try to help them and give them a foundation.
Nice.
So Lena'S Library went to different events. They went to churches. They went to community centers. They went to a nursing home. She even had the opportunity to go to the NBA, to the New York Knicks.
Wow.
Which is her favorite team.
Yeah.
So she went to the Knicks game. She has an agent there because she is a season ticket holder.
Mm-hmm.
So they took her upstairs and they let her do Lena'S Library there. So we had about 20 people there. They had some books for us, but Lena also bought books, and most of the books then were all about NBA players. So we was able to find books about different players, and we bought them there, and people was able to take it, and we had a good time. And so this year they already asked her to come back. So I think we're going to be going back in October next month during one of the pre-games.
Okay.
Then we went to other events, and then Drea, you joined the
Yes,
team. So
yes.
what has been your experience so far with Lena'S
My
Library?
experience has been awesome because ever since I started Lena'S Library, I have been reading more.
Oh, great.
And yes, because I used to not like reading, honestly. I used to not like it. But now that I've become more involved in it, like, it's helping me out for sure. And I get to do it with my best friend.
That's important. You get to go places and do things. So Lena'S Library is moving out, so she goes to different events.
Yes.
And one of the events she's coming to is Sophia's Our Choice, Survivor's Luncheon.
Right, yes. So tell us about that. Like, how did it happen?
Now, Sophia's Our Choice is my business, because this show is about women and girls and having their own business and how to get started. And that Sophia's Our Choice started because I was diagnosed with breast cancer. January 8th, 1999. I remember the date exactly. And actually, Lena was 3 weeks old.
Wow.
Yes. I found my lump while I was 6 months pregnant in October of 1998. And, taking a shower, saw a lump, felt the lump. Like, what's this? So I was going to have my prenatal appointment. I let the doctor know. They was like, okay, don't worry about it. We're going to test it, and then you'll come back.
Right.
So I went to work, and I'm telling one of my dear friends, Betty Durham. She said, don't worry about it. We're going to handle it. Whatever happens, we'll deal with it. Let's go have some hot chocolate. That was our thing. Because we don't drink.
Right.
We discuss everything over hot chocolate. So when I went back in November, they aspirated it and said, okay, get an appointment. Come back in 4 weeks, and then we'll decide then. So Lena came, Lena'S Library. Lena was born December 22nd, 1998. Everything that year was pink, so my Christmas tree was pink and white. And she came on Christmas Eve, the 20th, because she came the 22nd. We brought her home the 24th, and we put her under the Christmas tree.
Aww.
Because she was our gift. And
that's beautiful.
Thank you. About the 26th to 27th, because I was home, maternity leave, I got a call from a doctor. And they said, I need you to come back. I left some stuff for you at the front desk. I want you to go follow it. I'm like, okay. So when I went back, it was actually, they wanted me to have a mammogram. And at that time, I was 33 years old. And the board had that I didn't need to take a mammogram till I was at least 40 because there was no sign of breast cancer in my family.
Right.
And now we all know that doesn't matter. You need to go get one when you need to go
right.
get one. So went back, had a mammogram, never had one before. Went and had a mammogram, and a radiologist that was there was like, you have a doctor's appointment, just go back to your doctor's appointment, because whatever the results was, your doctor would share with you. So I'm like, they couldn't tell me? All right, I don't worry about it. January 8th, 1999, I went back, and that's when they told me I had breast cancer. And you're thinking, wow, that's 20 years ago.
Right.
But when you thinking about it now and you reliving it, like, wow, 20 years. And I've done a whole lot of stuff since then. But just reliving it now brings back some moments. So excuse me if I get a little emotional.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. And just talking about it again.
Right.
Wow. So, because a lot of people who know me, even till this day, be like, you had breast cancer? I'm like, yeah, I had breast cancer. And I lived it. I did what I had to do. I dealt with it. I had to have chemo. And chemotherapy is drugs that they use to treat the breast cancer. And they kill the good cells and they kill the bad cells.
Mm-hmm.
And the bad cells could be, and I'm sure you hear sometimes people have chemo and they lose their hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's some of the bad cells. That happened to me. And like the next day, the first treatment, the next day, my hair was already on a pillow.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, I'm not going through this. I can't. Let's go. So I went to my husband, barber, Mel, and he shaved all my hair off. Mm-hmm. And I was okay with it because I always had short hair. I know who I am as a person.
Right.
I know I'm as a woman. I'm God's child.
Right.
So that was the last thing I learned about my hair. You should see my hair now. I don't even think about it. I just braid it and I'm gone. So the chemo can do a lot of stuff to your body, good and different. And I could say I really didn't get sick a lot, but maybe the first treatments I did get sick.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to work every day. I used to get my chemo by 9, 10 o'clock. I was at work by 12. And people was like,
wow.
you just had chemo? And you coming to work? Yeah.
Right.
Because I had the strength, I had the energy. I prayed about it. I prepared myself. And I didn't want to sit home sulking. Oh, God,
right. Yeah.
No. But I thought in my mind, you people here, you have cancer. Oh, my God. You're going to die. You're going to die. And all that was in my mind. I had wrote down a journal. I had my dress ready. I had stuff ready. Say, if I have to go, I'll be prepared.
Right.
But God said, no, not you. Not now. I need you to be here to do things, to share, to teach, to show people. And I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm doing it. So I'm proud of that. Went to chemo. I had chemo for 6 months. From May to December. I would go every third Friday and got my chemo, and like I said, I would go to work after. And then when I got my second series, I was weak, and then it lasted to 2 o'clock. The first one, I was getting it by 9. I was finished by 11. Mm-hmm. So I could go to work at 12. But I was getting up until 2. It didn't make sense to go to work. And since I got it on a Friday, I had the Saturday, Sunday to recuperate.
Right.
So Monday, I could go back to work. And my friend, Betty Durham, was Lena's godmother. She would come and take Lena for me and take care of her while I was recuperating.
Right.
My sister also, Sabrina, she would take off. She took off work for a week.
Oh, wow.
To come and be with me, to take care of me. So you got to have support. You got to have family to get this done because it can take a toll on you. I have lost many friends, and I've gained a lot of friends, and I'm here also. So whatever I do is always to help somebody else.
Mm-hmm. And I just want to say that, like, you're a strong woman, you know, to get on here and to talk about your story. Not a lot of people have that kind of confidence and have that kind of character to be able to do that. So I really thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So as I'm going through chemo, going through treatment, and so I'm getting together, I had to have my breast removed. And I didn't get a mastectomy. That's what it's called. I had a mastectomy, so they moved my right breast. I didn't go back to get a breast to put on because I was fine.
Right, yeah.
I'm good. I don't need no extra surgery. I have friends, and there was a friend of mine. She made me pillows. So I have pillows in my bra. Mm-hmm. And all my bras and everything I have to have pockets. Mm-hmm. So the breast can go in it. So I have pockets so I can have the form. But you got to know, when I hit my door at home, that bra's coming on. I'm getting busy so I can relax.
Right.
So that's just how cool I am. When I was getting chemo, I used to wear a wig. I would get to work and take my wig off my head and put it on the table. People are like, Zoe, look. I said, I'm still here.
Yeah.
It's still me.
Yeah.
Love me while I'm here. Give me my flowers while I'm alive.
Right.
All that cosmetic, it doesn't matter. It's who you are as a person. And I get that's what makes me me.
Mm-hmm.
So went through chemo, went through hair removal, got involved with American Cancer Society. I did breast cancer walk. So while I'm getting the team together at my job, my friend Betty was like, we're going to walk with you. Sophia's you our choice. We're going to do this together. And that's how Sophia's our choice was born.
Right.
And that's how the name came, through Betty Durham.
I love that.
Thank you.
So what was your mindset when as you were walking and as you were talking to other people? Like, did you feel their hearts? Did you feel what they were going through?
Oh, most definitely. And then some people, I would go to support groups, and I'm like I am now. Oh, I'm good. I'll go get my treatment, and I go to work, and I'm going. And some people's like, Dad, look at you. I'm like, I'm not going to sit there and be, woe is me.
Right.
I got cancer. I'm supposed to be crying.
Right.
Crying. You know, I have life. I have God. You know, people are going through far worse than what I have. So if I could get up every day, and I do, and I say thank you, because I know some people who didn't.
Right.
I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be the one. I got up. Oh, thank you. Everything's good. My children are happy. They're healthy. Let me get up and see what I can do in this world today.
Right.
And that's what I get up and do. And that's my mission every day. I get up and do something different. Get up and... My thing is, your birthday is the day you was put on this earth to change the world.
Right.
The day you were born. You changed the world by being born. So when you think about your birthday, that was my day. That's the day he put me here to change the world. And while I'm still here, I'm going to continue to change the world every day that I'm here.
Right.
Because if I'm not here, I can't change the world.
Right.
And change starts with you. So that's what I do. I get myself into all kinds of stuff and just help people.
So have you gone to prisons? Have you gone to hospitals? Have you gone to different schools? Have you gone to like different places?
Well, yeah, with Sophia's Our Choice, we raise money, but I saw the need was for somebody to see me and like, oh, they could touch me. I'm a real person.
Right.
I'm not somebody you see and interviewed and I don't exist.
Right.
So I go wherever I'm needed. And what happened with me going places, as you asked, the friends that knew me, they would be like, Sophie, such and such had breast cancer. Could you talk to them? Could you talk to them, just go with them. So that's what I do. Give them my name. Give them my number. They need me to talk to them. They need me to go with them to treatment, to the doctor. I would go. Because I remember when my turn was, my friend Betty was there. My sister was there. Even at the time, I'm a widow now, but my husband was there. He was coming with me to all my treatments, even though he was sleeping because he worked nights, and he would call with me 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
He would come, and Lena would be in the baby stroller, and I used to tell the nurse, can you go check on them, make sure they're all right? And then, unfortunately, he passed away, but he was there with me. His family was there with me, so my goal is I want to be there with somebody who they needed. So with Sophia's Our Choice, we did workshops, and then I said, I want to do something else. I know people that's surviving, and people might not know. So I'm going to honor people that I know that have been surviving. So we first did it, and October is going to be my 4th one. See, when you put something in you, you got to keep it going. You got to make it work.
It's like a driving force.
Oh, it is a driving force.
Yeah, it definitely is a driving. And I applaud you for even talking about this because, like I said, not a lot of people have the strength and have the courage and have the confidence to boldly stand and say, this is what I've been through, but with God on my side, I can get through this.
Yes.
And it's good to have other people supporting you as well. So by you going out and reaching other people and talking to them and telling them, you know what, I was there, but you're going to make it, like that's even more special.
It is. And then to get a business, because we're talking about businesses, a business came out of it. It's not a business for me to make money. That's the last thing I want. But I want to help somebody.
Right.
So anything I do in Sophia's Choice is free. I don't ask nobody for any money. You should not pay for information.
You shouldn't.
Information needs to be there to help you. So with Sophia's Our Choice, the workshops we do, they're always free. You're invited to come. And so we honor 5 women. This is my sorority. We have 5 women, young women who started that organization. So I use their mission. I'll try to honor 5 women or anybody who had cancer. So I honor my first 5 women. Second 5, I've already honored, I think, like 18 people. So October 5th is our 4th annual Sophia's Our Choice Survivors Luncheon.
Nice.
It's going to be held at my church, thanks to my pastor, Reverend Timothy B. Taylor, at the Hebron Baptist Church in Brooklyn, 450 Fountain Avenue. It's October 5th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we're actually honoring a mother and a husband and wife team. Ziamara and her husband Michael, they both got breast cancer. And yes, men do get breast cancer. I have a very dear friend named Michael Singer. He's with Men Have Breast Cancer Too. He's awesome. He talks about it. He shares. He takes his shirt off. He is bold because people need to know it happens to men just as much as it happens to women.
Right.
More so, but it does happen to men. So Zia, Mara, and Michael, I met them at a breast cancer event, and just seeing both of them and what they're going through, that needs to be shared so people know it does happen. I'm honoring 2 women in the church because they've been through it. And it's my 20th anniversary, so we're going to do something special for me.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. So we're doing that, and I'm with other breast cancer support groups, American Cancer Society. I always support them. I do their walks. I go to their breakfasts. I work with them, and I also work with Ford Motor Companies. They have a Warrior in Pink model of coverage philanthropy part for breast cancer. I'm one of the models of coverage. I'm a Warrior in Pink. So I go out to the community and I share what Ford does. Ford's goal is, but they want you to have more good days. Breast cancer survivors want to have more good days.
Right.
So they give you things to just help you have more good days. We give out coloring books. We give out scarves. We give out bandanas. We give out information. And now I think this year they're doing a transportation program where if you live in certain areas, they can help you get transportation to treatment.
Nice.
And that's big because when I was going to chemo, when my husband couldn't take me, I was taking 2 buses because I don't drive.
Right.
I would take the 2 to the 54, and I would take the 54 because I used to go to Forest Hills, and I would get on the bus and by myself, just having chemo in me, feeling not good. I didn't have money to get in a cab. I don't think Uber was that big then because it was in 99.
Right.
And I was feeling mighty low, and I took the bus all the time. And when my husband could take me, of course, he would drive me. But I would no, you don't have to take me because you're getting off work and you sleep. I'm going to go by myself. Because I want to be this woman. I can do it.
Yeah.
Let your friends help you. Let your friends help you. So I would get on a bus, take 2 buses to go get chemo. Now there's a lot of companies, medical health insurances, and Ford, they giving you transportation. I'm like, wow, look as times changed.
Right.
Look as things gotten better, and I'm so grateful. But when I got my treatment, I took 2 buses.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't have car. Sometimes I didn't have money to buy food. I would go to McDonald's and buy something to eat because I needed the food in me so I could get the treatment. But then if I ate, then I threw up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow. Well, and then that's how I got into Ensure. So I drink Ensure. And just going through that. But a lot of things have changed. And some of them have changed for the better. And I'm so glad that it has. American Cancer Society do a feel-good, look-good program for our women. Because when you cancer, a lot of things happen to you appearance-wise. Bad enough you losing your breast. So they gave me a makeover. And I'm not the one that wear makeup.
Right.
But I went and it felt good. You had a makeup. They have wigs for you. And it was good. But I felt I didn't need it. But I helped promote it and share it with somebody else that it might help them. So I did that, and then I became a community connector for LBBC. That's Living Beyond Breast Cancer. I fit the profile no matter what. I'm living beyond because they say 5 years. If you 5 years, then you're thriving. And I'm 20 years, so I'm thriving.
Yes.
And so I became a community connector. I went to Philadelphia. They trained me. So anytime there's an event going on in my community, I go to it. I call what they call a table. I go, I bring the information, I put the information on the table, and with Living Beyond Breast Cancer, they just offer educated information for you to make your own decision about your breast cancer treatment because there's so much out there, and each company might have something that might be good for you, but not good for me.
Right.
So there's so much out there but there's stuff out there. Reading. And you have to see what you need. Read everything and see what's best for you. So I work with Living Beyond Breast Cancer. And I love what they did because when I looked at a brochure, they had somebody that looked like me on there.
Wow.
As an African American, I needed to identify with somebody that had breast cancer.
Right.
Because the people that I saw, no offense, didn't look like me.
Right.
They were Caucasian. They were Asian. I didn't know anybody that was African American that was close enough to me. Also in my age that I could talk to. But Living Beyond Breast Cancer had that. So I connected with them. And October 6th, I'm going to do an event for them.
Nice.
In Manhattan, I'll go, because I live in New York. So anytime there's something coming up in New York, they ask me to go. So October 6th, I'll be in Manhattan. at a metastasized breast cancer event for Susan G. Komen.
That's
So I'm doing
beautiful.
that event. And October is my month.
Yes.
People call me. If I'm available, I will go to any event in October. But just know, I'm living with breast cancer 365 days a year.
Right.
So I'm not just an October girl, but October is the month. I do this every day of my life.
Right.
Since January 8th, 1999. So I live it, and my daughter's a part of it. Now my other daughter, Drea, is a part.
Yes.
My son, Andre, he used to come with me to all my events. When I was diagnosed, he was 7. So he would come with me. A lot of people don't even have a son.
Right.
But Andre's out there. He comes with me. So Sophia's Our Choice is important to me. It's my business that I started out of my diagnosis of breast cancer, and I use it to help the community. Lena'S Library is a part of that because she comes to my events and she gives out books. So we put it all together. And I thank you for even giving me this time to come and share. And for this being your first show, I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. So today we just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Bye.